All right, just got off a dating advice call with a client, and here's what you need to know if you're a dude and pursuing a woman. So the situation my client's going through, he broke up with his ex about 4, 5, 6 months ago and came to me and was like, hey, kind of want to work through this breakup. I like your advice. I'm like, bet, cool, appreciate it. And he was originally planning on meeting up with his ex in October to kind of talk about stuff, and he was kind of playing the nice guy role. And if you're a dude and you're continuing to play the nice guy role, you need to read the book No More Mr. Nice Guy by Dr. Robert Glover. That book is amazing. Or Not Nice by Dr. Aziz, which is a fantastic book. Stop being a nice guy all the time. And a nice guy is somebody who kind of gives to get, right? They're kind of playing a scheming game, right? They're kind of being indirect with their approach, and they're trying to manipulate. That's what nice guy syndrome is. And it's overextending yourself to the point of making someone else resent you because of your actions, because they see a sense of non-authenticity with your actions. It's not the case with this guy, but he had some nice guy tendencies, as we all do, and we all work through as boys and men. But in this situation, he actually heard from his ex before this little presumptuous October meetup. And he heard from his ex when he was contacted by one of his exes from 10 years ago that he dated. And this 10 years ago ex asked him out. She was indirect with the approach. He did the right thing by asking her out. And he went on 2 dates, right, with her. And they've slept together both times. Good for him. He's doing the right things. And he heard from his ex when he was out on this date with this ex from 10 years ago. And she kind of was like, hey, are we meeting up? Are we going to do this? And he was like, yeah, I can drop your stuff off, whatever. He played a calm, cool, collected. He did the right thing. But now, because I had him read a book called Attached, which is all about attachment styles that you should also know and understand and study if you are a human being. This is like required knowledge. Go read the book Attached and start to understand whether you have an anxious, secure, or avoidant attachment style. And if you know what those are, you'll know that if you're an anxious one, you're always kind of seeking out that love, attention, affection, reassurance. And if you're avoidant, that kind of stuff makes you run away, makes you pull back. The girl that he's seeing, his ex from 10 years ago now, she's avoidant as fuck. She takes 1 or 2 days to text back. She's being dismissive. She's not always available, but she slept with him both times when they went on dates. My client has an anxious attachment style, and he's like, I just want to know that we're going out on Friday. I just want to hear from her. I just want to respond to her text when she texts me. And I'm like, stop doing this. Your job right now, after a second date as a man, is to continue to turn her on. I said, right now, she, being in her mid-20s, is probably playing games with you. She's testing you against all of the other guys that she's ever dated, ever slept with, ever been contacted by. And she wants to see if you are strong enough. That's why she reached out after 10 years. She wants to see who you are now. And she likes what she's seen so far, which is why she slept with you. But now, subconsciously, she may not even know that she's testing you. She's testing to see how strong you are, to see if you're going to text back, to see if you're going to get needy, to see if you're going to get too emotional, to see if you're going to need her more than she wants you. They said, and if you fail these tests, she's going to resent you for it. And her attraction is going to decrease, and she's not going to want to see you again. She's not going to want to go out. So in this case, let me know what you think he should do. But here's what I told him to do. I said, your job right now is to take a step back, let her contact you, and you are going to wait either more or the same amount of time that it took her to contact you so that you can plan that next date. And I said, even if she doesn't contact you this week, it's because she's texting you. She's not too busy. She's just not as interested in you as you hope she is right now. If she really liked you, if she really wanted you, she would contact you 99 times out of 100. She would make time to reach out to you. I said, you need to pull back. You need to give this situation some space because oxygen is what fires need to breathe. And I said, you pursuing is going to turn her off. You continuing to text her or to try to plan the next date. Just like he did last week. He reached out. He tried to plan a date. She said, oh, I'm out of town this weekend. And then he said, okay, well, how about we go to the Phillies game on Wednesday? And she's like, oh, I'm already going with my friends. And I said, okay, cool. Your job, step back. Pull back. Say, okay, it seems like you're really busy. Why don't you reach out when you want to go again? And then you fuck off and go work on your thing as a man. You work on building a business, your body, your mind, your spirit. You read books. You grow mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. And you let her come to you. When you offer too much supply, the demand goes down. When the supply goes down, your demand goes up. It's that fucking easy. Stop over pursuing people if you're a man. And if you're a woman, comment below. Let me know what you think. Have you ever tested men? Have you ever purposely not texted them back to see how strong they are? Be honest. I want to hear from you guys. See you guys in the next one.